Okay, we all know who the supporters club are, Nigerian supporters club, the best in the world. So said FIFA, not Ken or Chonago. I didn't say so. They were here. You saw them here when they were in the house and where we were jigging before the World Cup. And in our match against Iran, Iran, they didn't allow them to go in with their drops. They said they were going to disturb. But gentlemen, we saw Vuvuzela. We saw a lot of things. And then you allowed the Samba, the Brazilians were there. I mean, could that have affected the Super Eagles? I mean, was it, that no drumming, no, it's a miracle working God, no, Oshe Baba somewhere behind to ginger them up?
Ken, I think for anybody that has been chosen or elected to play for the Super Eagles, two things will come to mind. One, the green jersey. Then two, when you look across, you want to see the supporters club blaring the trumpet, the drums and whatever. And naturally, when you look up, it's just like looking up, you are not seeing the cloud or the sky. It sort of unsettles you, and I think that must have affected the Super Eagles in one way or the other. I think the last time we had this kind of issue was the under-20 tournament in Canada, when they said because the place was in the residential area, you cannot come in the middle of the night and start playing these things.
Noise pollution.
Noise pollution. But Ken, if the World Cup was to be in Africa, I don't think FIFA would have taken that step.
Okay, but funny enough, this is the Samba nation. Samba is the drum, the rhythm, the
Samba. You get the trumpet. Samba is more of the drums, not the trumpet.
They didn't allow them to go even go with the drums and the trumpet. So I mean, even the drums were not allowed in. So, but against Bosnia, the thing came.
He came.
And then
from nowhere. He came from nowhere.
She saw something yesterday after the post-match conference that the Eagles are beginning to get the rhythm back.
Yes.
And you see, from the rhythm, from the stand, it affected the players, and one way or the other, we were able to. The players settled in well, and we got the vital goal. And you would see, like Sisi said, they played well together as a team. They were moving the ball quite well. Even Babatunde Michael, that a lot of people have actually questioned his selection. I think he got into his groove yesterday, and he justified the selection.
You're talking about the rhythm. Of course, Sisi did point out about Mikel. But I saw Mikel make some timely tackles. I saw Mikel at a point, the general in the midfield. I saw him make some of those passes. Those we were trying to break that. Of course, it wouldn't have. Mikel is transiting between being a defensive midfielder and also being the marshal. But from what I saw yesterday, I think the midfield was built around Mikel and the whole team. But that is not the issue. Let us look about Osaze being the man of the match. That did the second man of the match for Nigeria. Mikel was man of the match for the first one, and this Osaze.
I think the Mikel is the first one. I'm sorry to say this, so I have to say maybe FIFA just checked. Okay, who should I give it to? Okay, Mikel is well known, and he gave it to him. That's the reason he got that one.
The vote.
Iran.
It was his own name. The man of the match. The man of the match is voted for. It's not given. It's not given.
The Iranian game should have been given to maybe either of the goalkeepers or maybe the referee or someone else, but definitely not Mikel. Okay, aside from that, but the game against the game yesterday. It is Osaze came in. We actually missed him. I remember when he came. Channels, we had a headline here, that the return of the prodigal. He came back, and of course, his second game for Nigeria after almost more than a year, right? Because he wasn't at the Nations Cup, and he came back. He actually justified the fact that he's someone that we need. I just hope that if Keshe can get someone like that, because Iman Emenike was awesome yesterday. We didn't really have another player of his caliber to be inside that 18-yard box to convert all the chances that I talked about earlier. But Osaze was awesome. I mean, he justified his position, man of the match. Everything he got yesterday was really awesome for him. I was happy, for him actually, making a kind of a record, becoming the first English player to score against, his own goalkeeper, at the club level. He's actually played for Stoke City, and of course Bekovic, who happens to be, the goalkeeper of Stoke City. So it was really a wonderful one for him. His return, I just hope he can sustain that, and maybe the game against Argentina, if we can have, I'm not a coach, but I'm just suggesting if we can have Ishola Amubi and of course Menike, spearheading the attack, then we can have Victor Moses. Maybe he didn't play yesterday because of what?
They he had some injury. I think we have some cause.
Yeah, we need to exactly why.
They will have clarified the position for us if we do link up to Brazil. Was he trying to do that? And if we get that, definitely we should tell you. They should tell us the position of Victor Moses. His injury. They say he had a knock We don't know that when they say knock,
No.
sometimes
Could be,
these
be a
are
hamstring.
terms. They say he has a knock.
Maybe a
Not
knock simply
injury.
means it's not really serious.
That was a serious
And
thing.
so he needs
Not
But
something
he was able to
to
keep
be
him out of the match.
out of the match.
Let's-
But I
so
think
maybe-
if we get a player of Emenike's caliber, you know,
Yeah.
in that 18 yards box, we can. Well, I mean, Argentina, we can definitely overrun those
They're
guys.
not unbeatable.
All right, okay. Let us move in. Let us take a little bit of into Brazil again. Before the match between Italy and who did they had with Italy's last match?
Costa Rica.
Costa Ricans. You know those Costa Ricans. They've beaten the Uruguayans, and then the English lost to Italy. There is this. After there's no black Italian. But when you see Italian team, you know it's different. Super Mario, they call him Mario Balotelli, and he said, "Please, I want to do England a favor. I'm going to score against Costa Rica, and when I do that, after doing it, he demanded only one thing, nothing extraordinary. What did he ask of?
A kiss from the Queen.
Balotelli was to be kissed by the Queen, and
a peck on the
A
cheek.
peck on the cheek.
On the cheek.
Okay.
And that was quite cheeky.
say that again.
I said that was quite cheeky.
Okay.
A peck
She
on
said
the
a
cheek.
peck on the cheek. And Okpe says, that is cheeky. I love this. At the end of the day, you want to save England. Were they able to save? They couldn't save themselves.
They should have saved themselves first before thinking of saving England. One thing.
No, it was like then when we used to say it should be God save the queen, but it was like God save us from the queen. So first, even save yourself, a drowning man that is even trying to save another person. And I think the Italians will have learned their lesson in a very bitter way. And if care is not taken, this will just be the second World Cup they will leave at the group stage.
Okay, let us, because we're talking about Balotelli, if it's possible, let us look at what their hair look like. You see, footballers have a way of expressing themselves. But then on the pitch there, you can't wear jewelries, you can't do a lot of things. But you can put, you see the tattoos, of course, just in the hands. Yes, here we go. Sisi, how do you love this?
Balotelli's hairstyle. Crocodile.
This is the guy that wanted to save England.
Yeah, and he just couldn't do that. I think the hairstyle is not really, it's not cool. I don't like it. Yeah, that's the truth. It's really...
Individual idiosyncrasies. For you, it's
because if you don't see the face and you're just looking at the head, I mean, it reminds you of something. But I wouldn't want to say that to Brian. It reminds you of something that,
Okay.
you know, you...
That's so palatable.
Very, very scary thing.
Okay, that is Mario. We want to look at this one. Okay.
Cool.
See
This
Ronaldo.
is cool. Handsome, you know. This is really good.
Sisi, I feel to suspect you.
No!
And that's why I said Blatter will always have something against it.
he spends more time in the salon.
He's worth it. Do you know how much he makes? I mean, he's worth it. He's more like a working money. I mean, he makes money every minute, every time, and all that. And this is one of the things, you know, that put him at that particular level. I think Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's okay. Pogba.
Okay, yeah, I don't like this. Anything that has to move work.
This is the that is the thing now. This is what we are talking about.
This is not cool.
This is not cool.
No.
You see, this is part of the glamour of the World Cup. For every World Cup, you see footballers come with hairstyles that are Morales.
Morales, the guy from it was in Liverpool, Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Yes, Fenerbahce.
He has lost.
Sisi, do you like this?
No, he has lost everything. The only thing he had is just the one in the middle, and he had to realize, bro. You know, and I checked the side of the hair. It's actually very smooth.
Instead of being up, it's now down.
It's not down. Ronaldo Lelima came to the World Cup in Korea, Japan, with one absurd hairstyle, and he
This
won
is
it.
pretty also. This is okay.
You love
this?
this?
Okay. Yeah, this is okay. This is cool.
More of
This is
a
cool.
blowout.
This
This
is
is
like a
cool.
blowout. Yes.
This is cool. More like a blowout. Yeah, this is cool.
Okay,
Better
more
than-
like a blowout.
Yes.
Oh, you like the blowout?
Yeah, this is cool.
Okay, but I can't have this.
No, you can't.
You can't.
I
Not-
can't.
Not for somebody like you. You can do a room anyway.
Okay,
Okay,
This is American.
Yeah, dreadlocks.
Dreadlock. Is it natural?
It could be. Yeah, it is. I think he has very long
I
hair, and
think
he
it was
has
more
to leave it.
fancy
You know,
during the apartheid era where you want to identify with
The blacks.
the blacks.
In the apartheid era.
Yeah, that's why when they are
this is
Gullit,
Ethiopian,
Okwaraji,
okay,
and all the rest.
okay, some Okwaraji. This is typically African. We call it Dada.
Neymar.
Neymar.
This is
I
classy
know Sisi will like this. Sisi, you like C. Ronaldo, you like Neymar.
No,
Sisi,
if
you don't like
no,
football, you don't like Balotelli.
not them. I'm not talking about
racist?
it's not them. I'm talking about the hairstyle.
The hairstyle.
No, it's something you can associate. Like I can easily make this hairstyle. I can do it.
Okay,
but I can't do
this.
a Balotelli's hairstyle. Exactly. That's something that anybody can,
Taribo
want to
West
do.
of
Can you do Taribo West?
I think I'll be the same.
The Brazilian, I don't know if we can have the Brazilian to also have the hair, make
Well,
it-
this is really cool. It's
This is
a hairstyle you really want to wear, everywhere, and you look good in it. But not with a Poba's on.
No, not Boba or Balotelli.
Balotelli's, no.
Okay, those
definitely
are the trending hairstyles. Probably when we come back again, we shall go to see how the
We have
thing looks
more.
like up there and stuff.